right? Start making me money.
Guys, I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. This is a game I have not played since I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8. And this is the Spongebob game that doesn't get enough attention. People always talk about Battle for Bikini Bottom, that's like the GOAT. I agree, but the second greatest Spongebob game of all time is definitely this one. I remember, like, scratching my disc for this game 3 different times. I had 3 different copies back in the day on PS2. And I just kept breaking it for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it was just this game that I that I kept destroying. Man, the nostalgia. I haven't even loaded the game yet and I'm already feeling it. That's a pretty good sign. Yeah, so, in case you guys don't know, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory in the title, but this game is based off of the SpongeBob movie, the first movie, the only movie that matters, not the other ones that are complete dog shit. But, from what I'm understanding, they actually did want to remaster or remake this game like they did with Battle for Bikini Bottom, but since there's a movie studio that's involved with the rights to the film, so it's a lot more complicated to get it licensed. There's definitely a way if they really want to.
My manager's here.
Talk to me, Krabs.
It started out as a simple order. A Krabby Patty with cheese.
So what went wrong?
Oh, one thing that is better with this game, they actually have Clancy Brown play Mr. Krabs, unlike that terrible impression in Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Get a hold of yourself, Eugene. I'm going in.
But yeah, every level and everything that happens in the movie is strongly based off of something that happened in the game. In the movie, I mean. What am I saying?
The manager is here.
You see the gameplay is very similar to the Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's, you know, it's a 3D platformer. You collect these objects. And from what I remember, collecting these things is actually very important because it actually is used to unlock, like, certain abilities and stuff that really wasn't a thing in Battle for Bikini Bottom, so that's one thing that's different about this game. Otherwise, it's pretty much a sequel to that game. But we're playing this one first. Because there's a very, very small chance that this game's ever going to get remastered. If it does, then, well, shit. I mean, I'd be happy. But it doesn't seem like it's happening. I don't know. So I feel like play this game first, then play Bikini Bottom eventually, and then play the Cosmic Shake, which is like... It's funny how people refer to that. Oh my god, I keep dying. That's not good. I'm already down to 1 health.
Manager to, well, not manager.
Yeah, we need that Krabby Patty. But yeah, it's funny though, people call the Cosmic Shake the sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom, but this is the game that actually is. So that's why I consider this game underrated.
Thanks for the help, boys. Nothing like little man type stuff. Cleanliness is next to managerliness.
The movie, the actual movie was my shit back in the day. I loved it when I was a kid. It was like my favorite movie ever. I would watch it so many different times. Obviously, I saw it in the theaters when it came out, so I'm kind of showing my age here, because that was like, what, 2004? Is there something else up here that I'm supposed to get? Imagine getting lost in a fucking tutorial level. That would be embarrassing.
That's giving up manliness, even in the corners.
But I just might be. Hold up. What? The fuck?
You may be able to break through some weak objects in the world.
Okay. Oh.
This is a job for a manager. I love opening presents.
I love how they had to give me a hint for me to figure out. That's not a good sign for the rest of this playthrough. Oh yeah, so this is the upgrade system right here. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade health first, I think. That's a very good idea.
One more Krabby Patty with extra manliness, please.
I almost got killed by these fucking jellyfish. Imagine how I'm gonna go up against actual enemies. Although, to be fair, even in Bikini Bottom, I would have a problem with these things, like getting the timing just right to get them. How did I miss all those objects? Oh, I was gonna say.
Who are you?
I'm the manager of this.
I wish they at
establishment.
least went with
Everything's
actual
gonna be
cutscenes,
just
because
fine.
I'm really
this is just like
scared, man.
You got a name?
Windows Movie Maker type shit.
Come on, Phil, stay with me.
Kinda lame.
Only got one shot at this. Gotta have the right tools for the job. Bingo. Now I want you to do me a favor, Bill.
What?
Say cheese.
It really is Movie Maker. Look at that effect. Jesus Christ.
Wakes from his slumber and prepares for the biggest day of his life. Yet, despite his dreams, he is not honored with the manager position of the new Krusty Krab 2. So he sulks off to drown his depression in ice cream at the local Goofy
Yeah, it's
Gooville.
disappointing when a
Across the
sequel
street,
feels
jealous of
cheaper,
Mr. Krab's success,
lower budget than the
that
original
diabolical
game.
Plankton hatches Plan Z. He steals King Neptune's crown.
I can think of a few examples. Crash Mind Over Mutant, that's a game that people don't really talk about. It's a sequel to Crash of the Titans. That's another game that
Let us now join our heroes in the midst of their
is so much less than the original.